This is the Hull London Study Centre. We're launching today with our first 3 programs, postgraduate taught master's programs in business management, supply chain and logistics, and digital marketing and advertising. This is a new centre. We're focused on creating for you the best, the most superlative teaching experience we can. There's a very strong focus on employability and professional networking, professional links at what we do.
Our centre is right in the heart of London at the centre of student life in the city, and we look forward to welcoming you to study here.
Students joining us from Pakistan, India, Nigeria, Angola, Bangladesh. So come join us here right in the heart of London and take part in our programs.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. I know it's 6, but still we can say Happy New Year for all the students, and Happy New Year to Javeria. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've now been here speaking from 𝐸𝐴𝐻 Global. Just a brief history about 𝐸𝐴𝐻 Global. We are based in Dhaka. We have 2 other branches in Sylhet. We have a global branch, 1 branch in Nigeria, and we also have branch in Pakistan and India. Javeria works for us for many years. The University of London is one of the prominent partners. We've been working for many years. So we are very, very delighted to have you, Javeria. How are you keeping anyway? How is the weather in London?
Thank you very much. Yes, it's really very cold. It's windy, it's rainy. So yeah, the weather, I believe in Bangladesh would be way better. I hope the sun is shining.
Okay. So just to start our live session, if you can give us some little bit of history of the university and when it started, how many years it's been going on, just some brief description
Sure. Hi everyone listening to us once again. Very happy New Year and happy week. It's Monday. We are starting fresh, all of us, after lots of holidays. So lots to catch up. My name is Javeria Khan, and I work with Cambridge Education Group and University of Hull. University of Hull has been there since, I believe, 98 years. In 2 years' time, they'll be celebrating their 100th anniversary. And they have been working very closely. Yes, very closely with Cambridge Education Group. We have been running their foundation program for some time. We have lots of other courses that we have been running with them. And now what is happening is Cambridge Education Group, in collaboration with University of Hull, we are running University of Hull London Study Centre. University of Hull, an old, contemporary, very big university, they thought their presence in London is much needed. This is when they planned to open a campus in London, and Cambridge Education Group is helping them run the campus. Hull London Study Centre is going to be 1 year old. It's again a very fresh new venture for University of Hull. It's going to be 1 year old in May. We have been successfully recruiting international students from different destinations in the courses like MSc Business Management, MSc Supply Chain Management, MSc Logistics, and MSc Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences. We are also currently recruiting for our January intake, and this session particularly is held with our partner 𝐸𝐴𝐻 Global that we work very closely with in Nigeria, in India, in Bangladesh, in the UK. And we are now trying to push the May intake that is available starting from the 28th of May. So even if some students who are a bit late, who might think they have lost January intake and they think waiting for September intake would be very long wait. For them, we have got May intake open now. January is also open. We haven't closed it yet, but for that, you have to have everything ready. If your bank statement is ready, if all the documents are ready, please visit 𝐸𝐴𝐻 Global. They have big offices available almost everywhere in Bangladesh. Mubin would technically let you know about the locations of the offices. But if you have got all the documents ready, if your English levels are ready, if your bank statement is ready, you can still make it to the January intake. But if you need time and you think waiting for September, 9 months, can't wait that much, for that, we have got May intake available as well. So 3 courses being run right now at University of Hull London campus. The cost of the course is £17,000. We are offering £2,000 scholarships to all the students coming in from EN Global Education Limited. So an automatic discount of £2,000 will be implemented once EN Global submits your application with us. The fees is going to be £15,000 then. And I think that that's pretty much it from my end.
No, thank you for the nice brief. What about the location? I know it's in the central London. So for the students, some students, they say, yeah, we just want to be in London. They don't want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So Hull London is the best priority, I would say, because it is really, really centralized. And then the community from our country, let's say from Pakistan, India, all the people around that area, so you won't feel lonely. Like, you will see people from our own country, especially the food and
exactly
the
our
clothes,
location
all nearby. So yeah.
Our
Yeah, go
location
ahead.
is very centralized. We are based right in the heart of London. Mostly people call it the academic hub of London. So for us, the location is, again, a key. We strongly believe that when students come from international places like Bangladesh, anywhere else, it is very important for them to understand where they are going to actually be studying and where they will be actually living. Just give me so yeah, so I'm gonna, is it okay if I share my screen, Nobin?
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead. Yeah,
I
feel
would
free.
like to, I would like to just maybe give everybody a very small tour of the campus. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Maybe it will come. Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
Looks like. Yeah.
This is what London is. This is what main central London looks like. If you see, the London Eye is here, Tower Bridge is here, we have got Big Ben here, and we've got British Museum. So this is the location of Hull Study Centre. We are right in the heart of main London. If you can see, it would take around only 8 minutes for you to go to the King's Cross station. King's Cross station is one of the biggest stations in London, train stations. It gives you access to almost all the cities of the UK via train, and only 5 minutes away from Euston station, which means it gives you an easy 5-minute walk access to almost everywhere in London using underground train system. So if you look at all the location and everything, Bloomsbury, everything is very close, and this gives student a very good opportunity actually to live and enjoy the vibrant London culture or London life that we always talk about. Everything is just 5 and 11 minutes walk away. Also, why did we call it the academic hub of London? Because there are so many universities that are operating within that area. King's College, London School of Economics, SOAS, Birkbeck, University of Law, lots of students in that area. So this area is technically called the academic hub of London. You'll be able to rub shoulders with lots of other students. You'll be meeting students, you'll be talking to them, you'll be having coffee in the same cafeterias like every other student, which means the reason of going to the UK actually, why you want to come to the UK, why you want to study it is internationalization and the globalization and have the experience of that. So the students are not secluded in one side of a city where they are just in a campus and all by themselves. We want to give students an opportunity and an idea to just explore themselves, more globalization actually.
Thank you. Let's focus on May, because this is the upcoming semester. So what subjects do we have available at the moment if they want to? I know that, okay, University of Hull London has every single subject you can name, like, they have lots of choices. But
we are not running all the courses of University of Hull in London campus. We are running 4 courses right now, and these 4 courses would be available in May: MSc Business Management, MSc Supply Chain and Logistics, MSc Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences, and MSc Digital Marketing are the 4 courses available in the May intake. There are also some flexibilities that Hull has provided for Bangladeshi students. If you have graduated from certain universities of Bangladesh, you don't need to provide IELTS anymore. You
So
can
they accept
use
MOI.
that
Yeah.
degree as an alternate for English evidence. I'm going to share the list with our people, with EN Global, definitely would have the list. So my message to all the students is, if you are interested to study in the UK, in the London, please come visit EN Global. They're going to share every detail with you. The scholarship automatic given to you, some English language exemptions if you have studied from certain universities. It's about 10 universities in Bangladesh. So you can all get that. So I think May intake is technically a bit easier intake for the counselors, for the students, for everyone, because there are going to be some flexibilities on that. Apart from that, I think the scholarship, like I said, is again very good. The students will be able to only probably pay 6,000 or 8,000 pounds to get the CAS, and we are working on making sure that the installment plan remains the same. But that totally depends on the students who are joining us in the January intake. If they are good students, if they pay their fee on time, we'll
Okay.
keep the
We'll
installment.
continue the same.
Yeah.
Exactly. And offer letter turnabout time, how long it will take, you think? If
Our
let's say-
offer letter, we issue offer letter in 48 hours. The counselor who is leading the student's application will be getting the offer letter within 48 hours. Sometimes we do face a bit of a delay, and the biggest reason of that is some information missing within the application form, some document missing, which is mandatory to process the offer letter. So our admissions would get back to your team member asking for that document after 48 hours, and then they're going to work on it again. So this is very important that the students provide all their documents that the counselor asks for. If the counselor is asking for an SOP, if they are asking for an experience certificate, if they're asking for transcripts or anything, please, students, make sure that you provide it to them to make sure you need to get your offer letter within 48 hours. If everything is provided that is being asked for, there is no way the offer letter is going to delay. So yeah, that is totally in the student's hand. If they provide all the information in one go, we get them an offer letter in one go.
That's very fast and smooth. Yeah, 48 hours. And what about the English proficiency requirement, let's say for IELTS, if they want to go for
Yes, we have got IELTS requirement. We accept IELTS, TOEFL, and PTE. The requirement is going to be 6, no band less than 5.5. But like I said, we're working on it. We have got an official approval from University of Hull that some university graduates from Bangladesh, from certain 10 universities, will get the exemption. They won't have to sit an English test. They will accept their proficiency letter from the university. Then we are just waiting for the university to confirm those 10 Bengali universities with us, and then we'll share the list with EN Global.
Okay, thank you. So scholarship, obviously you already mentioned that they will get the scholarship. And if you can just give us some idea roughly how much they can expect, roughly.
Scholarship is 2,000 pounds. So the course fee is 17,000 pounds. Automatic scholarship is 2,000 pounds. They will have to pay 15,000 pounds. And like I said, we have already given Bangladeshi students very nice, very good installment plans. As you know, they are able to get their CAS on 6,000 pounds, and then they pay the remaining 9,000 in 2 equal installments. But like I said, that totally depends. The university takes the decision keeping in view how good the students are, how well they are managing their finances, and making their fee on time. If God forbid, Khuda na khasta, any students we are recruiting from Bangladesh right now, they don't make their fee payments on time, then it could be a trouble. The university might want to remove the installment plans. But right now we have them available for May intake.
Okay, very good. And what about the accommodation facility? Do they have?
Yeah, we have got
Good
accommodations
accommodation.
available. Yes, for the students as well. We've got catered accommodations. We've got non-catered accommodation with different amenities. It ranges. It starts from 280 per week and goes up to 450 per week. This depends on the student, how they want to live and what they want to do. So in London, accommodations are very, very expensive. But we have got some very nice, decent accommodations for students. If a student, for example, if they say, well, I want to book it for only 1 term, 3 months, and once I go and I get settled there, I want to get something independent of my own, they can do that. They can book the accommodations on termly basis. They can book the accommodations on yearly basis. So we have got lots of accommodation options available. The price of the accommodation depends upon how close the accommodation is to the campus. So the closest is about 450, and the one that is about 40 minutes train ride away is about 250. So it ranges between them. So it's all the information is all available on our website, but we have got some. Very nice
Yeah.
student accommodation.
And, obviously, if a student has any question, like we are here to help you with everything. Any question if you have, and if we can't answer, we can obviously ask Javeria as well, because we are direct partner.
Sure.
There is no
Yes,
question.
I'm here.
But like we have a nice presentation for University of Hull, so we can answer almost all the questions. But if you have any exceptional question, feel free to text us on WhatsApp or whatever social media you prefer. That's not a problem. Just about the employment rate, let's say if they're graduates, what would be the average employment rate for Hull?
So, University of Hull has always been enjoying very good employment rate. I mean, if you look at the HASA statistics, about 98% of their students, they manage to get jobs within the first 6 months of the graduation. This is what they take real pride in. They've got very nice industrial links. They are very much associated with the different industries, and it's a research-based university, which means lots of industries, they come and do their career fairs in the main campus. So University of Hull London campus is just an extension of the main campus. We call it 2 campuses, 1 community. So the students get access to all the resources and all the benefits that the main campus has to offer. For example, industrial links. There are some internships officially available, but we all know the students will have to compete for it. So definitely the industries that Hull works very closely with, they do offer internships options. They do offer some work experience to the students, but the students have to compete for it. So every student should know that there are lots of things available, and all they'll have to do is just to make sure that they nail it. Another thing that Hull does is they are in very close contact with the alumni of Hull, who are currently working on very good positions, and they're really involved in the industries and enjoying executive designations. They do come and visit Hull London to give to speak with the students, to give small talks, to explain, for example, I mean, how to do an job interview properly, what to look for, what other options are available for students, for example, digital marketing and artificial intelligence students. So a lot is happening within campus. The classes are only going to be twice a week. It's not classes for 4 days a week or 5 days. Twice a week. There are lots of other activities happening. The reason we kept the classes twice a week is just to give students an idea of getting into an actual practical work life. If we keep them to the classrooms 4 days, 5 days, they're not going to get any experience. Important. So there are lots of talks happening. There are lots of workshops happening at the campus, and every student is invited to attend it. And I think it's good for their own benefit. On top of that, we also invite people from different industries who are interested in hiring new talent. So there are also going to be a nice job events, talent hunt events happening at the campus. So it has lots of involvement where we want to make sure that students who are coming to the UK and studying with us, they should land good jobs there. But I always say, a student has to have a fire in them. Until they have the aggression and what they want, and nothing can help. A campus cannot help. But we have lots of things available. We have got teachers. Every teacher is allocated as personal tutor for 15 students, which means those 15 students can go anytime, speak to them, talk to them about job perspectives, about internships, about anything happening around Hull, where they can become a part of it and improve their overall portfolio and resume.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, of course, even for job perspective, there is a student union, there is a CV preparation team, so you will get all the support.
Absolutely, yes, everything. Yeah. And since it's a very fresh campus, so it also has lots of opportunities for students to do other things out of just focusing on the degree.
Study.
For example, we now know this word is different now. Earlier, for jobs and positions, good positions, they would just say which universities you have done the degree from and what degree, and that's it. Now the interviews revolve around overall personality, overall what you are carrying, what you can bring to the organization. So I think these kind of extracurricular opportunities give students lots of confidence, lots of insight, lots of knowledge to talk about during the interviews, to handle them, have the confidence to sit in front of 3-4 different people and answering their questions.
Team management. Do they can they work in a team, in a group?
So our classrooms are very small. In the classroom, there are only 30 students in one class. It's not like 100, 200, 300 students where everybody is just lost. So every student gets dedicated attention from the teacher. every student is part of the study plan that the teacher has brought, because it's more coursework, it's more of teamwork, project works. They put everybody together and make them work together and try solutions and situations like that. So I think this course doesn't only give them a degree in hand. This course gives them the opportunity to become more confident, to learn more, to expand their horizon, to expand their minds and see, okay, what is working in the job areas now, what the employees want to hear, what kind of interviews. They're looking into the whole portfolio. They're not only looking for somebody who has MSc business management. Lots of people have MSc business management. What else can you bring to the company? So we want to add that extra flavor to every student, so they can make sure that they are capable of doing a very good job interview and nail the jobs that they want.
Thank you. Maybe we'll take some question just to see if there is any question. Oh, I forgot to mention, we already had a very good intake, the January intake. Thank you so much for your special support, as you always do. It is really, really grateful. We are very grateful to you and to University of Hull. We had actually the pre-departure session for students who already got the visa for January. Like, they already booked the tickets, so they're almost ready to fly. So we
are very much ready to welcome them at the campus. We are looking forward to meet them all. We normally do a welcome event for all our students when they join us. Sometimes we take them for a boat ride. Sometimes we take them to play some games, and just to make sure that they feel part of a community and they feel connected with the teachers and the dean and everybody. The people at campus are amazing. They are very helpful, very good. They understand that international students have a bit of different demands than the local student. They might need more attention. They might need more help. Coming into the new country, having a cultural shock, and then the weather is a very big shock. And it's a change in the life, no matter which age they are coming in. We also get mature students who are 30, 40 years plus. We also get fresh students who are just 25, 24. So it's a very, very big change, and we try to manage them really well as per their demands and requirements.
Good, yeah. No, that's why we organize this pre-departure, so the students are aware, what documents to take for the immigration, and also how to.
Well, if you want me, I can be part of that. I would very much like to attend the pre-departure, and if I can be of any help for the students, I'm very happy to do that.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll invite you next one, so you can join in online. Yeah. So no, we had a very good response, and they were very happy. Well, at the same time, they're a little bit nervous as well, because it's their first flight. They're not sure what question they will be asked, and
just make sure to pack very warm clothes. It's really, really cold here.
Yeah, I asked them to take some medicine as well, because that you can't buy from the pharmacy. So it was a very interesting event. They were very happy, but at the same time, they said a little bit nervous. So we provided all the information so that they can be well informed.
They are in very safe hands. Once they enter the campus, it's an open door policy. You have got lots of support staff there to help them, so I'm quite sure they'll be very happy.
Thank you. So let's see if there is any question, so we can check. Yeah, Sumaya Villa is asking, do you accept UK student visa refusal?
No, unfortunately. If there's a student visa rejection from Australia, Canada, or USA, we can consider it. But for the UK, if it's a student visa rejection, unfortunately, we won't be able to process, because the university won't be comfortable issuing the CAS.
Asif, tuition fee, how much is their tuition fee?
Tuition fee is £17,000, and we offer a flat £2,000 scholarship to all the Bangladeshi students. So the fee would be £15,000. Thank you, Shakaman.
Nice presentation. Do you accept?
Yes, it depends. It's case to case. We do accept it, but on case to case scenarios and situations. What I strongly suggest in terms of visa, because we understand in South Asia, visa sometimes can become very difficult. Just to TOEFL, do PTE, do IELTS. These tests will gain more credibility in UKVI and ELT. Sometimes what we have seen actually, UKVI calls and interviews every student who has provided this test, but they do not call the student and interview those who have provided IELTS or PTE. So if you want to be grilled by UKVI, 40-minute interview call with the U visa officer, yes, why not? But what I would strongly suggest, what would make things easier for you, would be to do IELTS or PTE. But like I said, 10 universities from Bangladesh have now got exemption for English language. We are definitely going to share the list with EN Global. For you, Iqbal Mahmood, the best idea is to maybe give a call or visit local EN Global office. Ask them to show the list of the universities. And if you are on that list, you are exempted from the test. But if you really need test and you have a degree from another university, I would suggest go for either IELTS or TOEFL. That's what I would suggest.
Oh, thank you. Sanjay Chaudhary, does the university offer courses with?
Right now, no. Like I said, we are just 1-year-old university, so we've got 4 programs. In September 2025, inshallah, we'll be getting a placement year and a top-up year. As soon as we launch it, we're going to announce it, but right now we don't have it.
To accept leading universities, Sylhet and one.
Like I said, I'm still waiting for one of the confirmations, but I believe the list of the universities would soon be available with EN Global. Just pick up your phone, make a call tomorrow to EN Global office, and they'll tell you.
How many years gap do you accept for UG or PG students?
That totally depends on the profile. If a student, if you have been working and you have been working well and you have got an evidence of work, we can accept up to 5 to 8 years of gap. But it should have a nice work experience, something solid.
What courses?
MSc Business Management, MSc Supply Chain and Logistics, MSc Digital Marketing and Advertising, and MSc AI and Data Sciences.
That's for main tech, she mentioned.
I think what would be best would be EN Global is definitely going to post 4 courses available at Hull after this Facebook session. Naveen bhai, if we can post 4 flyers on EN Global Facebook page, I think that would be a very good idea. So everybody can access it, read it, and then they can contact you.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll do it here. What ELT does is accepted to master's program. What is the minimum honors result? So Shana Kamal is asking.
What ELTT does is accepted for masters, and what is the minimum honors result? Minimum honors is 2.5, 65%. And like I said, I do not encourage ELLT. I encourage IELTS. We need IELTS 6, nowhere less than 5.5. We also encourage students to do a PTE test, and the requirement for that test is 59 with minimum 51. And you can do TOEFL 79 with 17. The tuition fee payment plan is every student has to pay for £6,000 to get the CAS right now. Like I said, this is subject to change because what we had in January intake was £6,000 initial deposit to get the CAS and the remaining fee to be paid in term 2 and term 3. But again, I'm emphasizing the students who are going to join us in January, if they are nice, if they are good, and if they pay on time and they do not linger it, the university will not change the payment plans for Bangladesh. But if the students create problems for the university, then they have told me they might move it to full fee from Bangladesh. So it's almost all of us involved here. It's EN Global, it's me, it's all the students. Let's make sure that if we are planning to go to study, we need to make sure that we follow all the protocol of that. So it's easier for the other students when they are coming and joining us. Accommodation is different. Muftasim, accommodation totally depends on you. It starts from 250 per week and it goes up to 500 per week. That totally depends on you, where you want to study, what you can afford. So there are lots of accommodation options that EN Global and I can help you with once you have processed your application.
Any more question?
I think it was the last question.
Could be the last year. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. So just to wrap up, we are here to help you. Like we have just some idea about the EN Global. We have different department working for you. Like we don't just rely on counselors. Obviously, they are there for you, but we have application team who will help you to prepare your application. We have compliance team who will check your all the documents if they're in line with the requirements. We have interview team. They will help you to guide you and also guide you how to prepare for CAS interview or the university interview. So we work with the team. We have different departments, and we have 10 years plus experience, and we work globally as well. So don't hesitate if you have any concern or questions regarding any course or anything. It could be about your accommodation of the budget, or about your budgeting, or if you're not sure which course to take, which intake to go, are you really ready or not, you can't decide. Feel free to talk to us. You can visit our office. We are in Dhanmondi, or you can call us on WhatsApp or Facebook as well. So we can guide you all the information. You will be in good hand. We are very thankful for all those students. They are already ready to fly. It's excitement year for them. So we hope those of you still thinking, can decide, we can help you as well for your career. I would like to give special thanks to Javeria for joining us. I know it's a Monday after the Christmas break, so you need to refresh yourself, getting back to routine work. So thank you for your precious time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure working with EN Global, and just wanted to tell all the students, EN Global is one of our very premium partners operating in India, in Bangladesh, in the UK, and in Nigeria with us. We work very closely with the teams. The teams have direct lines with us. So if there's any questions, any query that you need to ask, they can just call us and we'll tell them. So feel free to visit their offices. And if you, in the further time, if you have any queries, and if you even want to speak with us directly, EN Global can arrange those calls for you. So yeah, that is what I have to say. And thank you very much for having me once again.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.